day. You know what that means, dudes, women. Ugh. It is freaking chest day. However, I do like to incorporate a little bit of triceps, a little bit of side delt action in there. But more importantly, today I've got a little collab with Mr. Alexander Galfano. Um, Unfortunately, I don't even know if you guys will get to meet him because I freaking can't film anything in the gym. So, very annoying. Very, very annoying. However, hopefully I'm going to get to film a video tomorrow because guess what else we've got? We've got the Vegas trip coming up. I'm going to Vegas for 4 days. Should be pretty freaking sick, dude. So, 3 nights. 3 nights. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I should get the normal content back out to you by a week, about a week and a half from now. We'll get the normal stuff flowing. However, Vegas, hopefully I'm gonna get some filming done. I'm gonna try and find like a not LA Fitness, like a 24-hour or something like that, someplace where I'm comfortable filming. Because when I go to a new gym, even if they're like very nice about filming, I still feel kind of awkward about it because I don't know the machines, I don't know the people, I don't know the people that work there. So it's just a little bit awkward when it's like, who's this dude with the tripod? I barely see him around. So we'll see how it goes. But ain't no way to do it than to start. But that's aside from the point. I'm focused more on this chest pump right now, which is going to start out with probably some barbell incline press, probably some incline dumbbell, I think. I don't really like flat bench right now. Flat bench has kind of been flaring up my left bicep. Just been something in the tendon, I think, just a little irritation. So incline barbell, incline dumbbell. Probably some freaking whatever that's called, hammer strength incline press is gonna go down. Then likely some. Probably take a break from chest after that. Go do some triceps. I'll do some push downs. I'll do some machine lateral raises. The shoulders for the side delts, or maybe I'll do cable lateral raises today. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm fine with either. Honestly, I'm fine with either of those. And then I'll go back to chest. I'll do some cable low to highs. Might finish off with some pec deck, just like a set or so. And that'll put us at like 10 sets of freaking chest, which is really all you need. All you need at the end of the days. Yeah, that's gonna be it, man. And then I'll do I'll finish off with just a little bit more triceps and some side delts. We'll call it good, man. I'm a little dehydrated, which isn't good, considering the fact that they don't really have a water refill at this LA Fitness, and it's a LA Fitness. It's a clean and nice gym, but for some reason they don't have a water refill, which is so crappy. But yeah, that is it, man. I'm trying to think of what else we can chat about. Probably the fact that some ego lifting is gonna go down, just a little bit. We'll see. I like to move my weight around. I think when it comes down to the gym or picking my exercises, I'm pretty straightforward with it. When it comes to chest, press and a fly, press and a squeeze. Comes to back, pull downs and rows. Arms, curls and push downs. Legs or quads is like squat and leg extension. Hamstring is RDLs and seated leg curls or laying. If you like that. If you got knee problems, I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, pretty straightforward. Shoulders, lateral raises and shoulder press. I don't like shoulder press personally. You can do lateral raises. Sorry about that. I love lateral raises a lot more than shoulder press. I really don't like shoulder press. And there's also a lot of studies around the risk of injury with shoulder press is way higher. And so, that's not a huge deciding factor for me. But the fact that I just don't really like it, and that kind of sweetens the cake or sweetens the whatever. The fact that it has a higher risk of injury, that just makes me not want to do it even more. So, yeah, I don't really love it. I do love lateral raises, so I've been building some shoulders with those. Hopefully, yeah. I feel like I'm losing the substance to my words at this point. So, I think we're gonna get in the gym, get warmed up, and cut to the debrief post workout and post cardio, I guess.
Post before I lose my pump.
I'm just trying to go fast. And okay, that was chest day and tries and a little bit of buys in there. But great pump. You guys saw the pump. I had to be super fast, obviously, because, well, people are a little. Well, also to be fair, a dude like started changing in the background, and I don't want a dude's naked butt on my YouTube, and I don't think he wants that either. So yeah. But you guys saw the pump. Alex was standing right next to me, but I don't think he was in the shot, so I feel bad. Um, yeah, I didn't get too many clips of the actual workout. It was long. I mean, it was like 2 hours, maybe. No, yeah, about 2 hours. We like to yap. But I kept the pump going, which is solid. That's what freaking matters. Um, but yeah, interesting man with some interesting opinions that I really appreciate a lot of times, and I push back on him at a couple other times, but I think he appreciates it, and I appreciate him pushing back on my notions. But yeah, man, that was chest day, and tomorrow we've got back in Vegas. So I'm gonna see where we end up. We might end up at Techno Gym. We might end up at Street Barbell, the RP Hypertrophy Center by Mr. Mike Isrutel. Or we might end up at Dragon's Lair, the freaking influencer Togi Gym. We'll see, man. We will see. But as for now, I'm going to go home, drink some water, I'm going to get some food in me. And then, well, we'll see what happens after that. I think I got to do my cardio. I didn't do my cardio just now because he had to go and I wanted to chat with him a little bit before he left. But yeah, man, that was chest day. I do quite like my presses. I started doing incline dumbbell bench today. I haven't done incline dumbbell bench in a long time, and it's because I needed another incline movement, and I wanted to stop doing what's it called? I wanted to stop doing flat bench because of the way it irritates my bicep, and also it's kind of pointless unless I want to get really strong at flat bench, which I don't. I want to get strong at incline barbell bench. So I'll do incline dumbbell. It's good for your wrists. It's good for your shoulders. I started with like 65s, and I mean, I was wobbling all around, because I haven't done that movement in so long. So it'll be a long time. It's been a long time since I did a movement like that, but it won't be long before I can push out, 12 reps with like the 80s probably. Just because I think the learning curve on a new movement, when you're strong, it goes pretty fast, like you kind of pick it up fast. I think similar to, what am I thinking of? Like, probably deadlift is a good example because I did get stronger in some ways, but in other ways I just kind of got better with the form. I'm trying to think of something that's like not a super crazy compound that you can get better at just because you don't do it a lot. Like I used to spam cable laterals, so then I started doing dumbbell laterals, and the previous time I did dumbbell laterals, like 2 or 3 years ago, I was doing the 20s. And so then I did cable laterals only, plus like the machine lateral raise on the hammer strength. And I did that for, I want to say, 2 or 3 years. And then I started doing dumbbell laterals about a year ago. And I started with like the 27.5s, the 30s. So yeah, you get stronger over time, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And you can kind of pick up new exercises and new movements fast, because you just got to get the form down. But because you do got to get the form down, that's why you don't just jump straight into the heavy weight. Because if you jump straight into heavy weight with a new movement, especially one that incorporates multiple types of muscles and multiple different muscles, um, there's a learning curve. And if you were to jump straight into something that heavy with a new movement, you're at super huge risk for injury. Like, you're just asking for something to tear in your shoulder. So that's my opinion on that. But yeah, I would say this for, for beginner lifters. I would class myself barely out of the beginner lifting area, like an intermediate about. For beginner lifters, I would say watch as many videos as you can, learn and look around in the gym and learn from as many people as you can how to do the basic movements, the basic exercises. Then once you learn what works for and track your protein, right? Then once you learn what works for you, what works good for muscle growth for you personally, then we can get more into, okay, what do you like, right? What do you enjoy? I don't really enjoy shoulder press, and I don't really need to do it. So if I don't really enjoy it, and I really love doing dumbbell lateral raises, I like doing cable laterals, I'd just rather do that instead. Like, there's not really a point or a necessity to do something that I don't want to do. Now, when you need to do a movement, like, if you just hate training chest in all categories, you might be in trouble. Like, you might need to you might need to switch it up. You might need to do, or bite the bullet and do some type of chest movement. But when it comes to, like, if you don't like bench, you just hate bench, don't do bench. Do a bunch of cable flies. But I think my phone's dying, so I'm going to cut it off here.